And we're back. Hello, guys. Episode
Hello.
3 of Building Stuff with Ren and Dog. Hey.
Hey, we're making some pretty good progress. I saw you working on that pipe thing up here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think your dome can be on top here. You know?
Oh, we could have a dome up here too. Nice.
Yeah. That was the idea. So, you know, we have a real light falling in and stuff.
This is actually coming together quite nicely. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about the wood, but I think we're too far in now to turn back.
This choice now. There's no way back.
There's no way back. Yeah. We got to commit, man. We got to commit.
Good, man. The color combo is good. Who gives a crap? Wood or not? To me, that looks like a bronzy. You know, I love it.
Oh, look at that! You know what? Like when you actually take a step back a bit, Doc, that's looking pretty sweet, my dude.
Yeah, sure. And you know, we let this tube go all the way through, and then we make it into some sort of aquarium or something. You know, it's gonna be epic. But we need to keep on going.
All right. Build. Yep. Let's keep on going.
Focus, focus, focus. Okay, the roof situation here. We need to connect. Let's close that thing off so we can actually do some stuff interiorly, right?
Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. I want to go up one more layer, I think, and then flatten.
Yeah. So here, and I would love if we had some spokes in there. Give me that, like this, going towards this middle section here.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, I think this is probably going to be the roof.
Can we have the roof here? Can we have it here?
No, I think that's going to be too flat. We need like one more little bit of rounding.
You know,
right?
Like have the roof here, and still
like a glass roof type of thing.
You know, yeah, and build up like that or something. You know, it doesn't have to be this green stuff. But we can have a ring of blocks around to cover the. Like if you want to go up one more, like, you know, we could do this for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel you, dog. That looks awesome.
Have the glass ceiling receded by one. Yeah.
I'm feeling that, man.
Okay.
Let's go, baby.
All right. No longer. See how we work like machines, man. Look at that. Bam, boom, bang. That's the German South African style of doing stuff.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about. There's actually quite a big German population in South Africa. I don't know if you know that, but
yeah, I know.
It's quite
many Germans, South Africa is the land of the dream.
The land of opportunity, where we can buy really cheap real estate on the ocean, where we wouldn't be able to get anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It's also very beautiful.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. I mean, one of my, you know, I had never been to Germany until, until I met you, Doc, which was a few years ago. True. And for those of guys who don't know our history, we met at a NVIDIA event. And
oh God, do we want to tell this?
No,
story?
we don't want to tell that story.
There is inevitably one part that is kind of embarrassing for Ren. But yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that window. Like it?
Love it.
Good.
Looks good. But we were staying in the same hotel, and I saw Doc chilling outside the hotel, and I like fanboyed really hard. And I was like, "Oh, OMG, it's Doc M77." Yeah. And then I just went and said hello, and then we just got on instantly, basically, which was awesome. Yeah. And then, you know what? I'm gonna have to tell the story because someone's gonna tell the story in chat anyway. We went out that night after the event to like some clubs. Where were we? In Cologne, right?
Yeah.
And I may have had one too many strawberry daiquiris.
Well, not only you. Right. In your defense, we need to tell the whole thing. It was not like just like, hey, okay, we did this event thing, now let's go to the club. No, it was kind of part of the thing. A friend of mine, Lars, he works with NVIDIA a lot. And he is always like, when he organizes stuff, you can be sure you're going to be treated well and it's going to be a great party afterwards.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what went down. I mean, he had like one of those, how do you call it, a table or a whole VIP area rented out in this club, and was pretty much bringing on, you know, insane amounts of alcohol.
Yeah.
And everybody was like in party mode because we spent all day recording and, you know, or 2 days almost competing and whatnot. It was not, you know, so it was not like, yeah. And I got brutally drunk too this night. I mean, it was terrible.
Yeah, it was intense. I mean, you know, I remember getting to the club a little bit later than everybody else, and I walked into the VIP section, and there were literally just buckets of vodka and Red Bull, just everywhere.
And it was vodka Red Bull, the drink of the devil,
of the drink of demons.
Yeah, that stuff, you know, is terrible. It's like, you know, you get drunk and at the same time hyped up from that stuff, and it gives you this terrible hangover. At least in my case, I hate the hangover I get from it. So
yeah. So we had a great time in the club. It was fun, and then we took a taxi back to the hotel, and I don't know if you guys have taken taxis in Germany, but taxi drivers seem to drive pretty quickly in Germany for some reason. That taxi felt like it was swerving all over the road.
It's their biggest business of the year. They try to get as many, you know, runs as possible, so they go fast. They pick up you, and then, you know, already they have like 10 next rides lined up pretty much. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
You know,
and this taxi was packed with Doc and me and our sponsors. Like the bosses, you know. And well, I got a bit sick in the taxi. It wasn't my proudest moment. Like, to this day, when I think about it, I just cringe. I'm just like, I can't believe I did that. It was so bad. It was so out of character for me. You know?
But Ren managed. I mean, he had to puke. I mean, I guess you understood that by now, right? But Ren managed to actually puke into his t-shirt.
Yeah, right? I made
or
like a receptacle.
Yeah, his hoodie. You know, he was like, he bends forward, folds up his t-shirt, and, you know, neatly pukes into that. And then everybody's looking at him, and he's balancing the puke in his thing. You know, you make it out, and the taxi driver obviously also caught wind of the situation. It was like, in, you know, Kölsch German dialect, pretty much saying, you know, if this dude pukes in my taxi, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh my goodness.
You know, and we were like, no, it's all good. You know, he's got it under control. Don't worry. Oh man.
At least I'm a conscientious puker, right? Like, at least I didn't just, you know, ruin the taxi and all of my new friends.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, not my proudest moment, I tell you something, but it was like, if I think about the positives that came out of that weekend, well, I mean, you know, I got to know you, and since then we've been hanging out a lot. So, like, you know, it's awesome.
No, it was all good. You know, nobody really was like, you know, everybody got hammered. It was like me and Ren, we were just going extremely hard, and in the end we achieved legend status with the sponsors as well, because we stuck around. You know, everybody else was like, I'm so tired, I need to sleep. You know, it was so exhausting to game all day long. And it's like, what the hell, nerds? You know, they're offering you free drinks. Okay, then.
Are you referring specifically to Mr. Anderzel when you when you make that voice?
Not saying any names, but, you know, I mean, if somebody comes up in a club to you and says, hey, dog, you know, I think I need to go, man. It's way too loud in this club for me. I can't really have nice conversations. and you know, at the same time, you're on the dance floor moonwalking. And, you know, then it becomes quite evident who likes to party and who is more like, I'm going to go home. Watch Netflix now.
I want to go home and watch Netflix. Oh man,
you hear that, Anders? We're calling you out. You know, also, he's a lightweight when it comes to drinking. When we are at it, you know, calling Anders out, then do it the right way. He really is a lightweight.
I mean, I must say though that was also one of the highlights for me was meeting Anders. I mean, we we take the mick, but he's actually an awesome human. I'm very happy that I met him.
Yes, and
he's a great lad.
Yeah, this whole YouTube thing. I mean, I've had a lot of good times with Anderson. You know, especially people always think, you know, today all these info about YouTubing and stuff is readily available pretty much for anybody. You know, it's common knowledge almost. Kids knows these days. When we started the YouTubing thing, you know, there was no info about anything. And the only way to get somewhere was literally to network, you know, get together with other YouTubers and help each other out to get it to the top, kind of, you know. What is this yellow here?
Just
We will
marker
remove
blocks.
that.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
remove that.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, and then of course I spend a lot of time, with Anders contemplating next moves on YouTube and how we're gonna proceed with this whole thing. And I think you and Iskal also share that history, right?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
we're gonna take over the world.
you go back a long time. Okay, we need a floor, right?
Yeah.
So we can start draining.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to draining. Like, we could do glass again, but that's going to be... No, glass will actually be pretty sweet, I think. Because then we'll...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, glass will be cool. Let's just replicate what we did on the roof on the floor, right? And we can add platforms, like, above the glass. That'd be pretty cool, like walkways.
Right now, I pretty much just want to close it off and drain it. That would be nice. So you can also look into some interior stuff.
Yeah,
right?
and start getting rid of some of this lag, too. Because this lag is getting real here, man.
Just drain it. Just fill it in, and then I think we have it all kept off pretty much. And then we can take out the rock easier inside here and all. Maybe use quick TNT to blow it up. It's quicker.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Come on, man.
Iskal and I were playing around with TNT on Hermitcraft, and things didn't go very well for me. So TNT and I are not friends at the moment, Doc.
I'm an expert, man. Trust me.
Yeah,
this is how we got to know each other. At this event 3-4 years ago, maybe. Yeah.
Wow,
cool.
have we been going out for that long? Jeez, dude.
Yeah, we've been dating for a while, man.
Yeah. I mean, things are getting a little bit, boring in the physical side of things, but at least our friendship's growing, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, now let's see if the sponge does a thing. Here, palm.
Is this actually going to work?
Hopefully the water reforms properly. Okay, let's sponge the heck out of this place.
Yeah. Let's start on the roof.
Yeah, work our way down.
Man, creative Minecraft is so different. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how long would it take you to actually do what we're doing right now in survival, right? It would.
Oh, well, if you approach it
weeks.
smart, probably quick. Can automate a lot of things.
All right, that's...
And sponges are so weird in the water. It updates so weirdly.
Yeah, this is an absolute mess right here, man. Jeez.
Yeah, the water still needs a lot of work, man. Okay, but we're getting there.
Are we?
Kind of. I mean,
Okay.
at least here in my small thing up here, seems to slowly drain. I mean, literally some of the water I have to touch so it gets updated and actually vanishes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. There we go. Well, I mean, it only took us 3 episodes to empty out our little thing.
Yeah,
I
that's...
thought it was going to take a bit longer, but we've been pumping, dude.
Yep.
That's what I like about this game, right? Like, and I guess, I don't know, I sometimes forget about it because I'm always just making videos and stuff, but this is a super chill game, you know? Like, I call this an autopilot game. Where you can just put on cruise control, you know?
Of course, that's what I like a lot about Minecraft too. You know, I like competitive stuff. Lately I've been doing the sponsored Let's Play for Total War Arena, right?
Yeah.
And it's cool, but it's stressful because, you're constantly engaged and, it's a battle game. So, yeah, real-time strategy, you got to be on your toes all the time. And it's exhausting.
Is it
like,
PvP? I mean, it's against other humans, right?
Yeah. I play for an hour and then I was like, okay, enough stress for today. Let's play something more chill.
Yep. Yeah, I used to play StarCraft 1 a lot, competitively.
Yeah.
I was never, I was never really good, but I got pretty good. But the problem is, like, the higher you go up the ladder, and, when you start playing against better players, it gets so intense, just like you're saying, because every opponent that you start playing is just so good. And I don't know, it's you got to keep up with it. So you got to keep practicing and stuff. And then you come across like a 10-year-old who's been playing since he was 4, and his brain is working at like 7 times the speed of yours. And he just wrecks you with micro,
Yeah, I never really liked PvP stuff. I like collaborative stuff way more, where you can decide your own pace and things. Yeah, but that's, you know, I guess everybody is different. I guess, you know, for me, gaming was always something I relaxed with. It was not necessarily something I competed in. Like, you know, I was always, you know, professional athlete for many years.
Yeah.
And then there was the competitive stuff. You know, gaming for me was not, it was to relax, not to compete.
Yep.
So.
I was thinking about this the other day, man. Like, I was making myself a stir fry for lunch, you know?
Yeah.
And I was pondering over how I've come to where I am now. Being, I guess, a professional computer game player, a video game player. Which is what we are, right? I mean, that's what we do. We play video games. And I realized that basically, since the very first time I played a video game, which was, I don't know, probably some Nintendo 64 game or something, maybe even earlier, like maybe even like an Atari game or something, right? I have literally played a computer game pretty much every day of my life. I don't think I've ever not played a computer game in a day, like unless I'm on holiday or something, right?
Nerd.
I mean, isn't that crazy though? Like, does that make me? Am I the only one? I can't.
I don't know if I played. I didn't play every day. No, also not as a kid. Especially in the summertime. I mean, I was spending most of my time outside.
Oh.
Doing stuff.
What, in the sun?
Yeah.
I mean, that just sounds like madness, dog.
You literally grew up in South Africa, right? You have wild animals and everything right in front of your door, and you're telling me you stayed inside playing games while you have Africa? Wow. Wow.
Dude, my mum would absolutely love you right now, man. She spent her entire life trying to get us to go outside. But my brother and I, we were just like, no, we want to play games. I mean, you know, they were... Oh, oops, my bad. Hold on, what have I done?
What?
The lag. The water source lag. Oh my goodness.
What's happening?
Hold on. Just letting in some water here. All right, this is looking pretty good now. We've almost like blocked everything off.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Okay, yeah, what is this water here? Yeah, oh man, the lag. Yeah, this is still poorly optimized for sure, man.
Yeah, especially with water, right? The water feels like it's there's a creeper over there. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, did I just get rid of my trident? I did. Oh, sad face.
I have one for you. You can have it later. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, let's dig out this too. But dude, I feel we shouldn't remove it all. Let's push it back all the way until where the creeper is, and then kind of try to integrate it in our base.
Okay, that's a pretty cool idea. So kind of like a, you know, like the Dr. Evil lair from Austin Powers.
Yes, you know what I mean. Have some, yeah.
Okay, I feel that. That sounds pretty sweet. I mean, we kind of want to get the center pillar. We want to go at least to the center pillar, right? So that there's space around the central pillar.
Central pillar needs to go down anyways, right? So yeah.
And that's going to be like an aquarium. That's the thinking.
I hope.
How are we going to get fish in this thing, dude?
Yeah, we can use some bubble mechanics and stuff. I think that should work out.
Bubble mechanics?
Yeah. Underwater bubble mechanics, pushing entities up and things.
Ooh.
You know.
That sounds fancy, dude. So are we going to actually push this central pipe all the way down?
We could, but I don't know if we need to. I mean, we can also narrow it down towards the center a bit and make it look like an hourglass.
Oh, like a funnel type thing.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a more interesting shape, I guess.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. Oh, jeez. When the water starts flowing, man, the lag gets real, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the lag gets really real. Okay.
But yeah, I guess what I wanted to say before we started talking about all of that jazz is that I'd never been to Germany before I went to that Gamescom event. And I, like, okay, this might offend you. I hope it doesn't. But as like a foreigner to Europe, you know, before I came... Oh, anyway, that's the end of the episode. We'll have to carry on with this next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.